We're going to look into the first question of exercises 7.2. The question reads like this. In an isosceles triangle ABC, there is an isosceles triangle given in the question underneath. Isosceles triangle ABC, AB is equal to BC. The question says that the side AB is equal to BC. We have mentioned here. The bisectors of angle B and C intersect each other at a point. We already know bisectors are those lines that divide equally. So that means the bisectors, if we take the angle B, its bisector is OB. OB is the bisector. OB is the bisector. And if we take angle C, OC is the bisector. So the question says the bisectors of angle B and angle C intersect each other at O. These two bisectors OB and OC come and intersect at the point O, and further each other join A to O. Further, this point is joined to angle A. There are two things to be proven. There, first of all, we have to prove that OB is equal to OC. We have to prove that this side OB is equal to OC, and secondly we will have to prove AO bisects angle A. AO is bisecting or equally dividing angle A. So there are two things we are going to prove here. So let's see how we can prove this. First of all, let's consider the first demand that is to be proved. We'll have to prove, in order to prove that OB is equal to OC, let's consider the triangle ABC. So consider the triangle. In a triangle, as per the clues given here, in triangle ABC, AB is equal to AC. So it's already given. This side is equal to AB is equal to AC. It's given in the question. Now, we have already learned the properties of triangles. It says, if two sides of a triangle are equal, their opposite angles will also be equal. We have already seen that. If two sides of an angle So this is a property we have already learned. The property says, if two sides of a triangle are equal, they are opposite. So what type of triangle we have already learned? They are isosceles triangle. So in the given question, the triangle is an isosceles triangle. It says the two sides AB and AC are equal. If these two sides are equal, their opposite angles are equal. So the opposite angle of AB is C. That means angle C is equal to the opposite angle of AC is B. Why are they equal? Because the property says triangle property given here. Okay, so let's just give a equation number here. So I'm just going to put it this way. So according to that property, angle C is equal to B. Why? Because the two sides of a triangle, isosceles triangle, are equal. Their opposite angles will be equal. So we have seen. Now we already have seen in the question, it says OB is a bisector. Bisector means OB is dividing angle B into two equal parts. So I can write this way: angle B is equal to half angle B plus half angle B. There is no mistake in doing that because it's a bisector. So this can be half angle B. Again, this can also be half angle B. Similarly, we can look here as well. OC is a bisector. That means OC is dividing the angle C equally into two parts. So we can write angle C is equal to half angle C plus half angle C. So it can be what? Half angle C. Again here half angle C. Looking at the picture, we understand that the bisector OB is dividing angle B equally into two parts. Also, the bisector OC is dividing angle C equally into two parts. We have already discussed about it. That means now we understand that this angle is equal to this, and this angle is almost similar looking at here. So since the bisectors OB and OC equally dividing the angles B and C, we can say that angle OBC is equal to angle OCB. Therefore, we can say that angle OBC is equal to angle OCB. So let me repeat it. Why is angle OBC is equal to OCB? Because this is a bisector. Why this angle is equal to this angle? Because it's a bisector. Since it's a bisector, it's dividing this angle into two portions. So looking at here, we understand that these two angles are equal. Now we have also studied another property which says like this: if two angles of a triangle are equal, their opposite sides are also equal. So if two angles are equal, their opposite sides are equal. So we know that looking at the picture, we understand these two angles are now equal. Now the opposite side of angle OBC is this. The opposite side of this is this. According to this property, these two sides are equal. That means OB. So let me mention it as according to equation 2, the opposite sides of equal angles are equal. Therefore we can say that OB is equal to OC. So that's what we have to prove. We have already now proved it. Now we have to prove that AO, the line or the bisector, AO is bisecting the angle A. Means we just have to prove that the angle A is divided equally into two angles. That means if we can prove that angle BAO and CAO are equal, then we can say that this line is bisecting the angle A. So let's see how we can prove that. Now let's consider the triangle ABO. Also let's consider the other triangle ACO. In these two triangles, we already know that these two sides, corresponding sides, are equal because it's already given. So we can write AB is equal to AC. Why? It is already given. Also we know that if when we consider these two triangles, these two sides are corresponding parts. We have already proved in the previous section that these two sides are equal. That means OB is equal to OC. Proved already. So we have already proved that. Then this is a common side. AO or OA is a common side of both the triangles. So OA is equal to OA. Why are they? They are common side. Here we understand that the three sides of triangle ABO is equal to the another, it's a corresponding sides of another triangle ACO. Understand? So here we see the congruence rule. Side congruence rule is satisfied. How it is satisfied? Let me explain it. Looking at here, the side AB, this is equal to this side is equal to its corresponding side ABC, and OB is equal to OC. OB is equal to the corresponding side OC. Also OA is equal to OA. That means the three sides of this triangle are equal to the corresponding sides. So they are corresponding sides of another triangle AOACO. Therefore, side congruence rule is satisfied. Hence, we can say that triangle ABO is congruent to triangle ACO. So we have proved. Now, we already know that in a congruent triangle, the corresponding parts are equal. So we have already seen that the corresponding parts of a corresponding triangle are always equal. That means this angle is equal to this angle. And this, that we can just write it there. Angle BAO, since the corresponding parts of a congruent triangle are equal, the corresponding side should be equal to equal. We can understand that the corresponding angles BAO is equal to ACAO. Angle BAO is equal to angle CAO. Similarly, angle ABO is equal to angle ACO. AC. Also we understand angle AOB is equal to angle AOC. Angle AOC. Why are these angles equal? Because these two triangles are congruent. Since they are congruent, their corresponding sides, corresponding parts, corresponding angles, sides are equal to one another. Now, looking at here, we understand since these two triangles are equal, we realize that the angle A is now divided into, this is angle A, this is half of angle A. Why are they half of angle A each? Because these two angles are, so looking at here we understand that angle BAO and CAO are equal. Since they are equal, this line is a bisector. Why is it a bisector? Because we have proved that angle BAO and CAO are equal. If they are equal, the main line, also the line that is serving as the common side to them will be the bisector. So hence we have proved that AO bisects angle A. So that's all about this question.